Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for joining me on this channel, Adults ESL Online Learning. I'm Dr. Hernandez Smith, and this video is about Unit 6, Time, Simple Past. To form the past tense of the be verb, use the words was or were. For example, in the positive form, the pattern is I, he, she, it, singular count noun, or non-count noun, plus was. Examples: I was happy when I was in Hawaii. The teacher was in the classroom. Now let's look at the plural count. You, we, they, the plural count noun, plus were. For example, we were sick last month. The children were at the park. So let's practice. Use the words was or were. Example, Eva was sick yesterday. Number 1, we were in the same class last year. Number 2, I was tired after a long day at work. Number 3, the weather was beautiful yesterday. Number 4, my teachers were really good last semester. Number 5, the children were hungry after so much exercise. Number 6, the wind was very strong last night. Number 7, she was so happy last week. Number 8, they were nervous on the first day of school. Number 9, luckily the windows were closed during the rainstorm. Number 10, we were very happy to get your invitation last week. To form the past tense of the be verb, use the words was or were. For example, the singular form, I wasn't happy. He was not at home last night. It wasn't raining. Those were the singular examples. Plural examples were were not, weren't. We weren't at work yesterday. They weren't happy at the movies. You weren't at home yesterday. So let's practice the negative be form. And we want to use the words was not or weren't, or the contraction weren't or wasn't. They weren't at school yesterday because it was Saturday. He wasn't hungry at dinner time because he ate a big lunch. Mika was not happy to see her boyfriend with another girl. Bonnie wasn't at home last night when I called her. The teacher wasn't satisfied with the students' work. Was not. It is cold outside today, but it wasn't cold yesterday. The students weren't happy when their teacher told them about the test. The door wasn't locked when I got home. My sisters were not at school last week because they were sick. Allie was not ready to go when I got to his house. Let's complete the sentences with the negative form of be. Example, I am at work today, but I wasn't at work yesterday. Number 1, it is cold outside today, but it wasn't yesterday. Number 2, she is sick today, but she wasn't sick last week. Number 3, they are at school today, but they weren't last week. But they weren't at school last week. They're at school today, but they weren't at school last week. Number 4, the TV show is good today, but it wasn't yesterday. Number 5, the peaches are sweet today, but they weren't sweet last month. Number 6, the class is interesting today, but it wasn't interesting um, yesterday. Number 7, he is angry today, but he wasn't last week. Number 8, the door is locked today, but it wasn't yesterday afternoon. Number 9, the exercises are easy today, but they weren't easy yesterday. Number 10, the children are tired today, but they weren't tired yesterday. Let's write the questions using the prompt and add the simple past tense. Then review with your partner and write down your partner's answers. Our prompt is at home last night. Question, were you at home last night? Answer, no, I wasn't. Number 1, at school yesterday. You at school yesterday? No, I wasn't. Or yes, I was. Number 2, at the movies last weekend. Question, were you at the movies last weekend? Answer, yes, I was. Or no, I wasn't. Number 3, at the gym last week. Okay. Question, were you at the gym last week? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Depending on your partner's experience will determine your, the answer that they give. So either no, I wasn't, or yes, I was. We only want one response. Number 4, prompt at the mall last month. Question, were you at the mall last month? Yes, I was at the mall last month. Or no, I wasn't at the mall last month. Number 5, prompt in another country last year. Question, were you in another country last year? No, I wasn't. I was. At this time, you could choose one of these questions to ask your partner, or ask all the questions to ask, or ask all the questions to your partner, and give your partner an opportunity to respond. Let's continue. Number 6, tired last night. Were you tired last night? Yes, I was. Number 7, angry last week. Were you angry last week? No, I wasn't. Were you sick last month? No, I wasn't. Number 9, excited about your last birthday. Were you excited about your last birthday? Yes, I was. Happy. Number 10, happy during your last vacation. Are you happy during your last vacation? Yes, I was. How do we spell regular past verbs? Follow these simple rules. Rule number 1, if a verb ends in E, add D. Like, liked. Arrive, arrived. Decide, decided. Number 2, if a verb ends in consonant plus Y, change Y to I and add ED. Examples: carry, carried. Try, tried. Study, studied. Number 3, if a verb ends in vowel plus Y, add ED. Example: play, played. Stay, stayed. Enjoy, enjoyed. Number 4, if a verb ends in a consonant, vowel consonant, CVC pattern, double the final consonant and add ED. Example: hugged, double GED. Plan, planned. Stop, stopped. Number 5, for all other verbs, add ED. For example, watch, watched. Ask, asked. Clean, cleaned. And we're going to practice. Regular verb practice. Type the past form of these regular verbs. Example: talk, talked. Ask, asked. Check, checked. Cry, cried. Dance, danced. Play, played. Like, liked. Watch, watched. Walk, walked. Listen, listened. Hugged, hug, hugged. Let's change the base form into the past form. For example, ask, asked. Number 1, brush, brushed. Add ed. Carry, carried. Change the Y to I, add ed. Number 3, check, checked. Clean. Cleaned. Number 5, cry. Cried. 6, dance. Danced. Number 7, decide. Decided. Number 8, hope. Hoped. Number 9, hug. Hugged. Number 10, laugh. Laughed. Number 11, learn. Learned. Number 12, like. Liked. Number 13, listen. Listened. Number 14, plan. Planned. 15, play. Played. Number 16, study. Studied. Number 17, talk. Talked. Number 18, walk. Walked. Number 19, wash. Washed. Let's choose the correct verb from the list below. Number 1, or example number 1, I visited my friend in the hospital last night. Number 1, the boys in the field behind the school. The boys played baseball in the field behind the school. Number 2, Robert, his wife, with the dishes. Helped. Robert helped his wife with the dishes. Number 3, we, our living room, a soft blue color. We painted our living room a soft blue color. Number 4, Susan TV for 2 hours last night. Susan watched TV for 2 hours last night. Number 5, we, planes on the way to New York. We changed planes on the way to New York. Number 6, she, for him, for 20 minutes at the coffee shop. She waited for him for 20 minutes at the coffee shop. Number 7, he, how to swim when he was a child. He learned how to swim when he was a child. Number 8, they, all around the country 3 years ago. They traveled around the country 3 years ago. Number 9, the students late for class. The students arrived late for class. Number 10, we listened to the radio until midnight. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video. I do hope it helps with your English acquisition and help with your English proficiency and fluency. If you like videos like this or content like this, please click the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when new content like this is uploaded. I hope you have a great day and thank you so much. Bye-bye.